Ranger keys, the little figure statues based off the many heroes of the Super Sentai franchise.
Josh just came. Jesus. He's not okay. What's happening? What is happening?
Hello Tokusatsu community and welcome to Project Unlock. So, Project Unlock is going to be a series that's going to chronicle my attempt to try to collect every single Ranger key by the 10th anniversary of when I got my very first Ranger key, which was on December 24th, 2012. So for the first couple of years, back in 2012, 2013, 2014, I really kind of just collected Ranger keys relatively sparingly. So the very first keys I ever got was Ranger Key Set 5 and Ranger Key Set 7 on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day 2012, thanks to my parents. Then they surprised me with a big surprise at the end, saying that, hey, we got you, we pre-ordered you, the Legend Edition set, which was at the time, brand new announced premium Bandai set to be coming out in the spring of 2013, which would complete all of the unfinished teams from the Gashapon line. And that's pretty much all I had for 2013 and 2014. In 2014, I got a couple of the Super Mega Force Bandai America keys, but I'm not a big fan of those, and they are not going to be important to this series, so I'm not going to cover them here. So the method to my madness here was this first case, which is all silver. It is a little bit different from the other ones I'll show off later on, but that's because this one is mainly the Gokaiger related case, or items that work with Ranger keys that aren't the weapons and stuff, because they wouldn't fit in here. So that's why I just have a Gokaiger symbol there, the Sentai logo, and 2 Ranger keys. So we'll just unlatch it, and I'll show you what's in this one to start off what I have in my collection thus far. Look at that. So, this is basically, like I said, the Gokaiger case. So in here, we have the original Mobiarts, the Legend Mobiarts, the Gokai Cellular, and then the way I store keys is all sideways because you can get a lot more of them in there like that. So I have the 6 Gokaigers on the sides there, the Gold Anchor key, the deluxe one in the Gokai Cellular. Over here, Aka Red 35th Anniversary Edition. Over here, this is the Candy Toy Go On Wings key. I actually have a deluxe one in here, I need to replace that with that. Over here, I have Gokai Christmas. Up here is the Gokai Buckle, which has nothing in it, but it is in there. And the way I designed this was my idea was to try to have everything still be as operational as possible. So that's pretty cool. And then obviously down here I have the little buckle straps. This is some paper that has the different codes that you can use on the Mobiarts, on the keypads. All the different codes you can do. Now you can see there's an empty slot right there because there is one key that I do not own that I had always intended to put in this case. The Aka Red 30th Anniversary Edition key, which was one of the really, really hard to find Gashapon exclusive keys, which will be a running theme in keys that I do not have. So here it is. So this is going to be, if I remember correctly, has enough slots in here for every key from Go Ranger through most of Aba Ranger. So the first 27 seasons fit in here. So basically, I had bought this foam, cut out all of these little slots you just rip the little squares. You can see the little divots in the squares. You just rip them out. And I did that for every single key. And then I put in the keys that I owned. So we have the Go Rangers, which I have the entire set. Jacka, I have Spade Ace, Clover King, and Big One. I am missing Dia Jack and Heart Queen. From the Battle Fever J, I only have red. From Denjiman, I only have red and blue. I have the entirety of Goggle 5 and Sun Vulcan. 12-year-old me did not do the greatest job putting the stickers on here. Now, thankfully, the Legend Edition set does come with a secondary replacement set of stickers. So I think at one point in this series, I'm going to take all of these stickers off my Legend Edition set and replace them, because some of them have not held up super well over time, and they're peeling, and it bothers me to absolute no end. So we'll see if I do that or not. But we have, well, I'll just kind of pan out here. You can see that Dynaman, Bioman, Changeman, and Flashman are not looking too hot. I only have the reds from them. Same thing, or not the same thing, but with Mask Man, I am missing Blue Mask and X1 Mask. Most of Live Man I'm missing. All of Turbo Ranger I have. Missing most of 5-Man and Jetman. Jew Ranger, I'm missing the girls. Die Ranger, I'm missing Kiba. Kaka Ranger, I'm missing everybody except for Red. O Ranger, we have 4 of them there. But this is just the top tray of the case. Now this one is just one tray down there. I can only fit one tray in the top, like, actual lid. And then here's the rest of them in here. So, finishing O Ranger, well, I guess not, because I don't have O Pink or Keen Ranger. Car Ranger is looking pretty bleak. Mega Ranger is done except for Silver. Ginga Man is done except for Bull Black. Go-Go 5 is done. Time Ranger, I have Red and Blue. Oh, and Fire. Gal Ranger is complete. Hurricaneger is complete except for Hurricane Dark. And then there's the main 4 Abba Rangers, because that's where the case ends. So yeah, that's the first case set there. As you can see, I have slots for like premium keys, you know, such that would fit the teams and fill them out here. But I will be making a little bit of a difference in how I'm going to clarify how many keys I still need at the end here. So we have the rest of Abba Ranger up there. Now, to be honest with you, I don't... Oh, yeah, Aubrey Pink. I was going to say, what is missing there? But I remembered now. Aubrey Pink is missing in that last slot. Deca Ranger, I have everyone except for Swan, Nova, and Gold. So, or actually, I'm sorry, Deca Bright. Nova is SPD. Mystic Force, I have everyone except for White and Wolzard Fire. Bokenger, I don't have Silver or Zuban. Geki Ranger, I'm missing Ryu and Melee. Then we get into a pretty good amount of complete ones. Galanger's complete. Shinkenger's complete. Ghostager's complete, except for Gosei Green. Go Busters is complete. Then these slots, these 4, and those 3, are for the Dobutsu Sentai Go Busters, which I do not have. So, you know, it would be red, yellow, you know, all the ones down there, and of course Green Hippopotamus and Black Puma would be there. Kyoryuger, since it was a premium set, pretty easy to complete that in just one go. Except there is the Dead Boss set, which has the female version of Aqua, which would go right there, and the alive version of Gray, which would go right there. And then there's the rest of Kyoryuger. Right here is where Death Ryuger and Navy would go whenever I get the Dead Boss set. Rainbow Edition right here. The Core 7 Tokyugers. The Core 6 and Mito Ninja. And then we lift this up here. And there are the 3 additional Aqua Rangers that came in the set. So here's the Jew Ogers, the Q Rangers, the Lupin Rangers, the Pata Rangers, the Rue Soldiers, the Cure Majors. Well, actually, I probably wouldn't be able to fit everything at that point, but that's what those slots were intended for. I had always made those slots empty for whenever they wanted to do keys on all those teams. But Josh, you might be asking, what about Kamen Rider? What about Metal Heroes? Where did all the other Tokuchi keys go? In here. Yeah, look at that. So this is basically the others. So this is where, basically, whenever I do get around to formatting this case, this is where the Metal Heroes are going to go. The transfer changes, the Dead Boss, the Megazords, the Buddyroids, all of it, the Kamen Riders, all that stuff. Even the extra forms. So like Kyoryu Red Carnival here, that's where that's going to go. Torin, that's where he's going to go. I'm going to need some kind of special key slot for them as well, because he's not going to fit into the, you know, the one I had already got going on here. Tokyuger dominates a ridiculous amount of this key set case because there is 1,000 versions of the Tokyuger keys that they released because they thought that's fun to do. I hate that. I really don't like those keys, but they're here anyway. We have the other Metal Heroes from the Metal Hero key set. So like here's Gavon, and Shider and Sheravan are down here somewhere. Oh yeah, BJ Stag is down here, because that's where the other Bodoroids are going to go. You see right here, Aberrate Killer's in here, but he was in the other key set case. Well, yeah, this one is the Candy Toy case, because Hasbro's not the only one that doesn't understand how this helmet works. You see that key there? The Candy Toy one did not have the visor trim on the original release, and I can't even make this up, you know? History repeats, it rhymes. Like, literally, Hasbro is not the first to do this. Bandai didn't paint the visor trim there. Then they re-released the key in the deluxe set with the visor trim. So, this is a good segue into what I'm doing to have a full Ranger key set collection. I'm going after every single version of Ranger keys. So, if a key existed in deluxe, Candy Toy, Gashapon, I want all those versions. Now, with an exception. Gokai Red is a perfect example. He came out in Gashapon like 500 times. I don't need like 500 Gashapon Gokai Reds. I need one Gashapon Gokai Red. So, I found the perfect set to try to track down, because I'm going to try to get the Gashapons in full sets rather than just individual keys. If I'm good on that, I'm good on that, right? Gokai Red also came out in magazine pack-in ones, but he has a new key number there. So I have to get the keys there because they are technically distinct keys. So basically, I need every single key with a unique key number, and I need every single version of a key. For deluxe roleplay items, I'm already pretty good on that front. I already have the Gokai Galleon Buster, Gokai Saber, Gokai Gun, Gokai Spear, and yeah, that's pretty much all of that. And before anyone asks, yes, I do have the little flag pieces that go right there. I just took them off because it's easier to store it without them. But yes, this is a complete Gokai Galleon Buster. Now, before I bring up the grand total of keys that I still need, gotta talk about these for a second. So, this is a box that I got from Kutetu Toys in 2019, I believe it was. Yes, 2019. So they used to do, I think they might still do it, these Twitter giveaways where you like just retweet something throughout the month and then you could win. And I won this set of Ranger keys from them. Here they are. So, they are a number of the Gashapon exclusive rare ones. So like Battle of France, Kiba Ranger, Bull Black, Rio and Melee, King Ranger, Mega Silver, Miss America, and then that deluxe Go on Wings key from the Galleon Buster as a first release bonus. But why aren't these in my key case? Well, they are used, obviously. They're a little bit damaged. So basically, the way I'm doing it with these ones is that I am not officially counting them in my key collection. I'm still counting them as keys that I need, because until I can either A, find replacements of them for a good price, or B, find replacement stickers to replace them, I won't be able to consider them part of my full collection until I can clean them up a little bit. Even these stickers here are pretty nice. It's just mainly the chest stickers that I need replaced on a lot of these. So there he is, the very first Ranger key I ever received back in 2012. And here is where I end the first part of Project Unlock. That's what I'm starting with. That is the amount of keys that I have out of the ones that I say that I need to have a full set. And I hope you guys are ready to join me on my journey here as I attempt to get every single key. I think this is going to be kind of fun. There's some stuff I've really wanted for years that I've been wanting, that it's time. It's just time to track them down. Obviously, in December, we're going to have some episodes of this series where I take a look at the new stuff, since I did just pre-order the Memorial stuff from Two Collectibles last month. But that actually means we can go ahead and already update the key counter in the very first episode to add 41 keys already off the bat. The 35 Red Memorial Edition set, the 5 Gokaiger Memorial Edition set, and the Gokai Galleon key, which is going to be with the 10 Gokaiger Blu-ray. So we can go right ahead and add that already. And yeah, that's going to be our updated key counter at the end of episode 1 here. You're already going to get one next week. So the very first unboxing to add more keys to the collection for the very first time with the number that we're starting with today will be coming out next Friday. So be sure to stay tuned for the next episode of Project Unlock, because in Project Unlock, we're always looking for the next key.